With the Dragonflight expansion coming to a close and War Within just over the horizon, I thought it would be a good idea to look back at how the expansion performed, the things it did well. Overall, if you were to ask anyone who played Dragonflight, the general consensus seems to be that it was a good expansion, especially compared to Shadowlands and the Battle for Azeroth. Admittedly, that is setting the bar quite low. The expansion abandoned a lot of annoying systems and required grinds and gave us general improvements like dragonflying, now known as dynamic flight, a mythic plus dungeon rotation, built-in rating system, a whole new customizable UI, and expanded on well-received systems like fated or now awakened raids. Additionally, the game has gotten way more friendly for alts, allowing you to gear through currencies acquired on your main or by doing content that would in other expansions get abandoned by a new patch release. Instead, have their rewards upgraded to allow them to act as a good source of catch-up gear. Your main's progression is also less hampered by obtuse or time-gated systems that require you to follow guides to not get permanently behind on the progression ladder. Instead, you're simply awarded with loot and albeit too many different currencies to upgrade your gear. This system, using many different crests instead of the classic Valor points, allows you to acquire them from any PvE content with different level of crests awarded depending on the difficulty of the content you're doing, and even allows you to trade them in at a vendor for lower difficulty currencies at a very generous exchange rate. Additionally, you get a discount for upgrading gear that you have already acquired at a higher item level, allowing you to quickly level up a best-in-slot item to replace some random dungeon drop you were walking around with. Although the system isn't without its flaws, as pointed out by Ian himself, it is one of those systems that has been implemented to be more respectful of the player's time. No longer do we have to do every world quest, run Torghast every week, or jump through some frivolous hoops to then finally be allowed to do the content that we actually want to do. The core gameplay of Mythic plus Dungeons rating and PvP. With the start of Season 4 of Dragonflight, we got a new currency, although it is an item in your bag. It allows you to go to a set of 3 vendors and directly purchase any item from the 3 rotating Dragonflight raids at the Awakened tier, allowing you to upgrade the item to even beyond maximum vault level. Again, this is praised as an amazing addition in a season that is more or less just to fight off the content drought that is expected to happen towards the end of an expansion's lifecycle. Although not as extreme as Battle for Azeroth's 8.3 patch, it does feel like Blizzard has committed to be more experimental with the last season of the expansion. These were some of the more notable positive changes that happened, and I see an overall positive future for retail World of Warcraft.